that last shot we saw, they called that a 2, didn't they?
I think so.
I think they did. Yeah. I don't even think they reviewed it. The more I saw it, I'm like, wow, that was actually not a bad look. It looked like it might have been a 3.
I know, that's what I was looking at too.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. All right, welcome back to BYU Basketball with Kevin Young. Well, a little more than 43 years ago, Kevin Young was born in Salt Lake City. So his coming to BYU is a homecoming of sorts. But it was Texas and Georgia, where Kevin grew up as the son to Phil and Jody and the brother to 5 siblings. And tonight, we get to learn more about the coach's life journey that has brought him to BYU as we bring into Studio C the father of the Cougs head coach, Mr. Phil Young. Just another typical day for you.
What a welcome, yeah. I feel like it's my birthday or something. You know?
I love it. You're geared up. You got some Y logos working for you.
Yes, sir.
So what does BYU mean to you?
You know, probably about 1982 or so, we were here on vacation. We were living in Texas, and we're coming down the 15, and the kids saw the Y up on the mountain. And it must have been a little later than that, because you were, I don't think you were born yet. Matter of fact. So it must have been his older brother and sister. And they saw the Y. What does that Y mean, Daddy? And I said, well, that's for Young. It's for Brigham Young University. And we have a little connection to Uncle Brigham. And we always thought that was kind of cool. My wife's dad graduated from BYU with a master's in education. They have a neat story, just in a nutshell. My wife's parents grew up in a Baptist children's home in Troy, Alabama. Went to California after World War II, joined the church there, and came up to BYU, got his master's in education, and moved to California. That's where I met him. He was dean of students at my high school that I went to. And so BYU has always has a special place. Our 2 youngest boys graduated from BYU. Kevin came up here with our son Daniel, and eventually the twins, I think, came like the next year. So we had all 4 boys here at one time when Kevin was coaching at Utah Valley. And so we've always, you know, my wife was born here in Provo, so we've always had a place in our heart for Provo and for Utah in general. But BYU has been it's even more special now. It's almost unbelievable that, you know, he's such a part of what's going on here, and not only basketball, but just the mission of BYU. And so it's great. I mean, we've been loving it as a family, and it's just been fun.
Could either of you ever have envisioned what we have going on right now?
I definitely could not.
No.
No. No. I mean, I was just on a totally different path, you know, and it just kind of came out of nowhere, and so it just kind of surprised all of us. But the more that we've gotten comfortable with, I think, like you said, it's kind of been fun for our whole family.
Yeah, to kind of come full circle from his UVU days. You know, and then traveling all over the place and coming back here has been kind of incredible.
Feels like a great fit, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
How much of it has become a family thing, where it's not just Kevin, it's siblings and it's parents and it's everybody kind of getting on board with this?
It's been complete, yeah. The whole family's, we're all in, absolutely.
The family text thread is live.
Yeah.
Post game.
Pretty active?
Yeah,
pretty active.
It's very active.
Yeah, it's pretty active.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff that comes across that family thread.
Now, Kevin was born in Salt Lake.
Right.
What were you doing in Utah at the time?
I was working as a field marketing rep for Progressive Insurance. We came here from Sacramento, California, and I opened up Utah and Idaho, as a matter of fact, for a brand new territory for Progressive. And then I was transferred to Dallas, Texas in about 1982 or so. And we were there for about 13 years or so. And then we had an opportunity came up. By that time I'd left. I was in the automobile industry, working for a couple different manufacturers and automotive related stuff. So I had a job opportunity come up where it would have taken us either to Denver or to Atlanta, Georgia. And you know, none of our family had ever lived in the South except for my wife's parents, and it had been a long time since they'd been there. But we just really felt like that was the place to be, and it truly was. There were so many great things that happened, not only for Kevin, but for our entire family, that opened up opportunities and just wonderful lifelong friends, and it was just a great place for us as parents to raise a family in a great environment.
And you live in Arizona now.
We do, yep.
So you were in Kevin's backyard when he was with his last professional job. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah, and almost in his backyard, literally. They were just a mile or two away from us. So, and we have three other kids that live in Gilbert, within 3 or 4 miles of where we were at. So we kind of hated to lose him and his family, to come up here, but they're still close enough.
And you also have at least one brother that lives around here too, right?
Yeah, I have a brother in Cedar Hills, so it was a little bittersweet leaving everyone down there, but he's recently retired, so him and my mom come up here and hang.
Yeah, more games, right?
Yeah.
More games, yeah.
We were thinking about petitioning the NCAA to move the season to the summer. I don't think that'd work, so.
Hang with us. We have Phil Young, Kevin's dad, with us. We'll have some fun with Coach and Phil coming up as we continue on BYU Basketball with